Uh, I think we just had a terrific year. I thought our kids played extremely hard all year long and focused in on the task at hand and found ourselves at the top of the SEC, a feat that's pretty hard to do considering I think we play in the best conference in the country and proud to be the regular season champions.
Next is Doug Roberts from the AJC.
Coach, two questions for you. Can you just put your finger on the one thing that's kind of propelled y'all to this regular season championship? And number two, how much of this tournament is going to be about kind of winning the championship and how much of it is trying to secure a number one seed for the NCAA tournament?
Well, I think the one thing that we have to point out on our team this particular year is probably the team chemistry. You know, it is something that we didn't really work on. I think our kids worked on it when they committed themselves to stay here all summer long and work together as a team and play pickup together, you know, do things off the floor together, and it has transferred over onto the court, and it's made us a much tighter basketball team and, you know, allow us to work together in unison. And then as far as the SEC tournament, you know, for us it's about winning each and every game that we play and try to get close to playing the way we play all season long, which is playing very disciplined, being very selective in the type of shots we want to take on the floor and being able to rebound the ball and try to get stops on the other end. And if we continue to focus on those things, I think.
Hello?
Yes, I think if we continue to focus on those things, that other stuff will take care of itself.
Thank you very much.
Next is Kara Capuano of ESPN.
Hey, Coach, a new experience for South Carolina coming off the regular season championship. You guys are basically the team with the target on its back heading into the SEC tournament. So how do you manage that message with your players? What are you telling them as you guys prepare for this postseason trip?
Well, I think the biggest thing we try to tell them, and we've told them all season long, is to focus on the task at hand. And, you know, right now we have two, which is Georgia and Vanderbilt. So we have to work. We have to focus on those two teams and figure out a game plan in which puts us in the best possible position to win the game and move on. Because, you know, at this point, we only have two guaranteed games to play. The rest will be on us taking care of whether or not we're able to survive past those two guaranteed games.
And then your experiences as you started before the year began, really trying to drum up that fan interest, and certainly by the end of the season, Gamecocks fans filling up Colonial Life. How will that translate into travel to Duluth this week, being as Columbia is pretty close locally?
It is. You know, I think people are tremendously excited about the success that we had this season, and they travel. We had 3 bus loads go down to Knoxville yesterday, and we had a couple other people that drove up. So, you know, we're very fortunate in that the tournament is in Duluth, and we've heard from a lot of different people saying that they've already got their tickets. So, you know, hopefully we can fill an arena up like the Tennessee Vols, because they do a good job, you know, at making sure that they're there to support their home team. But since it's close proximity, hopefully our Gamecock Nation will show up and create a home court advantage for us.
We look forward to it. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Kara.
Robinson of Fox Sports.
Don, I apologize. I didn't hear the beginning of Kara's question, her first question, so I apologize if this is similar. But through the various levels that you've played and coached, you've entered various situations as both the underdog and the team or the player that's expected to win. What is the difference in your team mentality, or what needs to be different coming in this year as a team that everyone's trying to beat versus maybe that no one really expects to do much?
Well, for us, I think what our kids have been able to do is just focus on the task at hand. We don't let any outside noise kind of enter into what we're prepping to do. So I think, it has to be on the lines of just taking care of what we can, control what we can control. I thought we played extremely well, being in the driver's seat all season long in our conference. And for us, we want to continue to look ahead and not disrespect any of our opponents. We're just going to play the opponent that we'll have to face on Friday at noon. And right now, our targets are Vanderbilt and Georgia.
And with your experience, is there a different mentality needed when it comes to championship time of the year versus maybe a regular season when, there's something that's very close and tangible to so many teams and everyone pretty much starts off with a clean record?
Well, I think it's important that, you stay in you stay in what you are. And as athletes, and our team has displayed, we're creatures of habit. So I think we have to stay true to form in that we have to prep as we prep. We have to not look ahead. We have to just focus on the task at hand. Of course, knowing that it could be your last game, I hope that our players understand that, but understand it to the point of not playing too fast and not playing outside of the moment, just playing in the moment and continue to do the things that got us here. And I think, the rest will take care of itself. If we can, keep our emotions in check and just look, just play the moment as it is, I think we'll be okay.
Thank you.
Next is Justin Hubbard of the Red and Black.
Not overlooking any of your opponents this week. Even though you guys finished with obviously a really great record, you were in a few really close games that could have gone either way down the wire. Can you just talk about the overall competitiveness of the league this season?
That's probably one of the things I'm most proud of, because we are, regular season champions. It's because of the competition. It's the teams that we beat to get to this point, and they were, from top to bottom. You look at a team like Ole Miss, who only won 2 games in our league, but they were in a lot of those games. And if you looked at the preparation that went into those games for who ended up at the bottom of our league, there's no different preparation from Tennessee to Texas A&M to Ole Miss to Missouri. There's no different preparation. We all prepare as if we're playing for a national championship in our league, because you have to, because there aren't any gimmies in our league, and that's why we feel like we play in the top conference in America.